In this exercise, we will start with this sketch of SpongeBob and we will end up with this result. Create new, same settings. File, place, exercise 8. And now we can start drawing. First shape I'm going to draw is the rectangle. I'm going to use the rectangle tool. I'm going to set the fill to none and I'm going to change the stroke from 1 to 10. I'm going to draw a rectangle here. A rectangle here. And a rectangle here. I'm going to draw a rectangle here. Using the rounded rectangle tool, I'm gonna draw a rounded rectangle here for the shoe. I'm going to draw a rectangle here and then I'm gonna rotate it. I switch to the selection tool. I can either click on the selection tool or just press the letter V, the shortcut, and then I can access the selection tool. I'm gonna zoom some more. I'm going to draw another rectangle, rotate it, V, to access the selection tool, and now I can make some adjustments. Another small rectangle, V, and put the finger right here. We're gonna draw the face now. I'm choosing the ellipse tool. I maintain shift. To make one circle here. Duplicate it. And place it right there. One circle here. And another circle inside it. I'm gonna select both of them just like that. Press Alt and duplicate. I click on the line segment tool. And I draw the eyelashes just like that. Small lines. Back to the ellipse tool. Small circle right here. Small line here. Small line here. Direct selection tool. I'm gonna select these 2 points and I'm gonna join them using Control J, just like that. Rectangle tool to draw the teeth. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna draw the hat on top of his head. To do that, I'm gonna need a new tool. I click and maintain and go to polygonal tool. What this tool will create is this shape by default, but if you use the up and down arrows, look what happens. You can go down until you get a triangle. You can use the up arrow to increase the faces of the polygon, and look what you can get. With the down arrow, I'm going down until I reach the triangle. I can press shift to make sure the triangle is straight with no rotation. Maintain shift, and then I'm gonna take the triangle from here to here. I'm gonna change the size. Just like that. Same tool. And I'm going to press the up arrow until I get this shape right here with the 5 faces. And I'm gonna place it right here. I'm gonna zoom some more, reduce its size. Just like that. And now I'm gonna make it longer. Just like that. I'm gonna need a triangle, so I press the down arrow. I'm gonna place it right here and change its size a little bit to make it fit the drawing. I'm gonna copy this or duplicate, Alt, and put another triangle right here. I'm gonna use the same tool, the polygon tool, and this time I'm gonna need this shape, and I'm gonna put it right here. We need to draw this leg and this arm, but instead of drawing from the beginning, we can just select this arm right here, press Alt, duplicate it just like that, and then right click, transform, and then reflect. You can either choose vertical or horizontal. We're going to choose vertical, and then take the arm from here to here. Same thing with the leg. I'm gonna duplicate it right here, transform, reflect, vertical, then click on OK. Take the leg from here to here. I think now we have all the lines we need, and we can start coloring. So I'm gonna start by this hat, remove the stroke, and choose the color green. This rectangle, yellow, without a stroke. Press shift, select these 2 circles, and also the teeth, the small rectangles, and choose the color white. These small parts I'm going to swap stroke with fill. This part I'm going to remove the stroke and choose the color blue. For the fill I'm gonna choose blue, just like that. This part, and this part, I'm pressing shift right now so I can select everything at once. And these two rectangles, we need them to be yellow with no strokes, just like that. This part needs to be, I don't remember the color, white. With no stroke. This part needs to be brown. With no stroke. Just like that. The shoes need to be black. So I'm just gonna swap. And for the tie, I'm gonna press shift, choose all the polygons, reduce the stroke from, let's say, from 10 to 5, and choose the color red for the fill. I'm going to select all this. And then arrange, bring to front so it can cover this part. I'm gonna add a background, a rectangle, and I want it to be blue. I draw a rectangle from here to here, and then arrange and send to back. One last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change the shape of the this square right here and make it look more like a sponge, as you see here. To do that, I'm gonna use a new tool, which is the eraser tool. And as you see in the image, in the animated image, you can see what this does. It allows us to erase. So I have to select, first of all, I have to select what I want to delete. I can double click on the eraser and choose the size. How big do I want it to be? I can make it a little bit bigger, just like that. I think I'm gonna set it to 80 points. I think this is big enough. And now if I delete, if I start using it, look what happens. But only the square that is selected is going to be affected and nothing else, because we selected first. Once you select, you can erase. Control Z to go back. And now I'm going to just do small clicks, just like that, on the edges, to make it look more like a sponge. But be careful to not overdo it. just a little bit on the edges, and make sure you don't go too far. I think this is enough. One last thing, this needs to be in the back. So I'm gonna press shift, select these parts. I'm going to select the background also. Press shift, select the background, and then arrange, send to back. I should have done this earlier, but that's okay. So I select the legs and send them to back, and then draw the background. That's not a problem. So the exercise now is finished. You go do the same, and don't forget to save.